Fool's Paradise. That was the movie that we all saw last night. It stars Charlie Day in a dual role. He looks exactly like a big star. You meet him. He's effectively a homeless person who's been thrown on the street. In the beginning of the film, you see that he's in an asylum, and then they throw him on the street as homeless. He happens to look like the spitting image of a major star. Charlie Day's character is named Latte Pronto, and this film aspires to be kind of a Charlie Chaplin-like comedy because his character Latte Pronto doesn't speak the entire film. Adrian Brody is a co-star in the film. Ray Liotta, this is his last movie. He's in the film as well, and it's these unlikely adventures of Latte Pronto traversing Hollywood as he gets Ken Jeong plays his publicist. He becomes his publicist, and it's kind of the rise and fall of Latte Pronto and the ridiculousness of Hollywood. This aspires to be a satirical comedy. It's funny for about 5 minutes of the 97-minute running time. Thankfully, 97 minutes. There's so few laughs in this. I can see what he's trying to do, but either he needed to make a completely silent film with subtitles, because the idea that Latte Pronto doesn't speak at all, and yet people just kind of intuit what he's thinking or saying, gets tiresome after a while. This movie would have made a really good short film. It would have been a fun short comedy, like a 20-minute comedy about his rise and fall. You almost could have had all of the events that happen in the film could have occurred over the course of 20 minutes. It's ridiculous. It's 27% on Rotten Tomatoes. I probably would have scored it less. It's unfortunate because I love Charlie Day. Charlie Day in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is fantastic. He's got, and also one of the coolest things about Charlie Day is Charlie Day's voice. Hey, he talks, he has this like very distinct voice that he's funny just from talking, I believe, on It's Always Sunny. Always liked him, and then he'll turn up in a movie here and there where I think where he's a great side character in films. This is a complete waste, unfortunately. I wanted to like it because I do really like Charlie Day, but the adventures of a Charlie Chaplin figure in modern Hollywood sounds good like as a concept. It was so poorly executed, and the concept had a lot of potential. It's very underdeveloped. I did like the kind of digs at modern Hollywood, like, sitting in the makeup chair and all these phony people telling you lies effectively, what BS the industry is. Here's your publicist, your manager, your agent, your lawyer, like everybody gets 10%. You end up getting like nothing. I believe that what Charlie Day was aspiring to do was make a comment on how ridiculous modern Hollywood is. I just think it just didn't quite get there. I think it could have gone much more over the top. The better film that does this, frankly, which is as relevant today, I watched it recently, is a movie called The Player, directed by Robert Altman. Fantastic film that is, it's not a comedy per se. It's a dark thriller, but it's comedic in the sense that it just mocks Hollywood, and you could replace, they're talking about suspense thrillers or erotic thrillers is a thread, because that's the movie that everybody wants to make. You could just replace that with superhero. It's such a good film. So if you want to see a better film about traversing Hollywood that still stands up, see The Player, but you can skip Fool's Paradise. Probably a 4 or 5 out of 10 for me. It's a pass. And there you go. I think that everyone in our movie meetup group, we all went to see it, and everyone agreed that it was a waste. So there you go. That's Fool's Paradise. All right, it's Alan's turn now.
You're selling that movie meetup group. Also, this is the second movie of I like this guy. I wish this was better.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. Like, I really like I like Ben Affleck. I like Robert Rodriguez. I like Charlie Day. I like Ken Jeong. Ken Jeong is actually probably the best part of this movie. But yeah, no, it was really disheartening.